tractors in the pine. Rain dust dancing, sun breaks the fall. Black soil turning under steel and slaw. 165 holes through the low wet ground. 399 holes as the swans swing around. Red tractors in the pine, working through the finished sky. From the barley to the rye, and the spruce to scrape so high. Feet, 4 old friends, and a lifetime of weed. Red tractors in the pine, working through the finished sky. From the valley to the rye, and the spruce that scrapes so high. Tractors in the pine. Ooh, red tractors in the pine.
Jack keeps yapping about my life like it knows my every move, but it never stacked up birch pile high or pulled a stuck rig loose. Long field flat and frozen, breath hangs wide in the air. I got belly under blankets and diesel in my prayer. Weather is the boss out here. Not some screen, not some talking my ear. From the grain to the gray old moss, clock says go, but the sky says stop. I plan, I push, I cuss, I toss, but the weather is the boss. Red Massey hums at sunrise, tracks through slush and clay. Spruce line holds the hillside where the saw sings half the day. Skis lean by the back door, waiting on a clear blue spell. I read the clouds like scripture, more than any manual. Weather is the boss out here. Not some screen, not some talking my ear. From the grain to the gray old moss, clock says go, but the sky says stop. I plan, I push, I cuss, I toss, but the weather is the boss. Frost, flood, hail, thaw, I just dance to what I'm dealt. Oh yeah, you can tell me what I should do, but this land decides itself. Weather is the boss out here. Not some screen, not some talking my ear. From the grain to the gray old moss, clock says go, but the sky says stop. I plan, I push, I cuss,
lost on the shed roof, keys in my hand. Massey 35, waiting by the birch line. Old paint fading, still stops on command. Oh yeah, red tractors in the pines, working through the finished sky. From the barley to the rye, and the spruce that scrapes so high. 35, 165, 399, still pulling fire. 645 by the front of the line. Red tractors in the pine. Rain dust dancing, sun breaks the fall. Black soil turning under steel and slaw. 165 homes through the low wet ground. 399.
Ja, jag måste se. Vi måste tutkia tilannetta. Sitä on kyllä. Joo, möykkynen sättää bort. Ska akta det halt.
Är de så på sin? Slipper man uppvärma det?
Annars jag ställer värmen just 5 slag latun så man med den far det i alla fall. Bara med vet du gaffen. Jag ställer värmen på en stund. Med den far det i alla fall. Med den. Ja, men 165 med gaffen far då. Det får jag ska den ska jag gången då just nu.
Men det är jättebra när du går det med gaffeln och gjort.
Det är bara att ta där. Nej, men när det är vikt på sig då kättingen så far det.
Det är så mycket vikt om det far nog med 30.
Ja. Good morning everybody. Jag ställer i alla fall värmen på till först nu för att
Om man far dit
härifrån det far det är just att det inte är fram där. Det far nog inte härifrån. Det är lite riskigt sånt det så glider det åt emot dit. Men jag ställer värmen på i alla fall till först för jag vet att jag ska ha det nästa. Man kan ju se, jag ska se där hur halen ser ut och det är allt före, nu ska man, men behöver man smokmycket framför halen. Är det smält ifrån dörren inte så. Ja, då bör man köra så mycket. Put the heater on this, we're gonna make it a ski track today, so put the heater on for a little bit here. It's kind of warm, could probably start it directly, but can't hurt to put it on the heater a little bit, as long as we're doing some other things. This is a little bit in a tricky spot here. And we should hear. There it goes, now you can hear its block heater is on. Now the dirt is starting to fall off the rims finally when it's plus degrees. Once it gets a little warmer then we can pressure wash the rims. The mud has been here like 2 months because it's been 2 months of minus degrees. So muddy for a long time. I'm gonna switch to the bag loader on that, I guess, and I'm gonna try to lift those bags, but we'll see if we can get up this hill. Maybe we'll have to drive with speed, or we could use that tractor with the forks, but we'll try with the other one first. Maybe with speed and one tire here, one tire there, it might be able to get up here. a little slippery. Now the snow has almost come down from the roof also here, so this is good. Do we need to clear in front of the doors? Probably need over there a little bit, so it's like that. Probably best to do a little bit of shoveling so the doors work. Sen där jag mokar nog dit framför de där dörrarna så att de alla så där om man inte tar bort det där, det är en fråga det där om det hinner smälta imorgon inte det är lätt att jag mokar den ränna hela vägen så. Ja boy. Är det någon ledning som är dålig som borde starta?
Det är liksom startmotorn så där vet du strömmen så sjunker spänningen.
Är akkun dålig? Är någon kabel, någon connection dålig?
Nej, det har alltid varit sådär. De där andra akkorna var lika, det där nya akkorna, ja.
Man ska alltid borde ha det så att man får värman på. No, men om det inte startar så den andra traktorn en halvtimme så får jag andra gång står man med den och bak bara. Det är nog vad heter det gaffeln. Den ska jag ha igång i alla fall, den startar nu.
Ja men nu måste ha det igång. Man lägger värma.
Men det är jag kan mokra den där, ska jag trappa och laga den före om den. Så lagar man det efter en stund och bara värmarna var uppe i en stund.
Ja, vad det?
Om det inte startar. Ja, nu startar det. Måste inte cranka bara. Jo, nej, det tar man inte heller.
Det är nog gott att det har en viss köld för det.
Men nu skulle jag borde ta mig alltid något +4 ju. Det är något ström som är lite jumittaa. Ja. Ja. Jag tror nog att om man ska komma härifrån så måste man komma med fart då. Ja, jag vet inte hur de ser ut. Ja. We'll put the bag loader on this and then we'll move. We got the fertilizer delivered yesterday, so they took it off there from the tray, from the truck. Now we're gonna move it just here into a little bit more permanent storage. Yeah, they're gonna take the thing off there. Then he can leave it just here. I'll do it here. Not needed. Oh, they're gonna leave the bucket there. I thought they were gonna put it there. Bucket off. Other thing on. Don't want to stand right there. There's still a little tiny bit of snow there. Ja. Ska se nu. Ja. Ja. Hålls pystyssä. Ja, lite inte så långt. Ja, det skulle på insidan. Där. Den other team.
I andra hållet. Där. Okej.
Good morning there. Bag loader on. One guy down already. It's very slippery today. Gotta be. And also don't want to stand right underneath this because yeah, some snow is still falling down here. Should be the last pretty soon. Yeah, there's only very little on the roof there now. The last little bit. I'm gonna try to grab a bag, try to get up this hill. We'll see if I can get up the hill. Yeah, we're gonna put the bags there now. But can he grab like the pallet from there? Do we need to take a new pallet? Maybe we could throw the pallet on the snowblower or something. Get the pallet from there also. Ta palma! Palma någors! Could throw the pallet on the, maybe on the back or something. No need to carry it really. Sätt palm på slungan! They can't hear me probably. Pallet on the Ford, it's no point in carrying the pallet here. Could put it on the snowblower. We'll see if he can get up the hill. There was some sand there, but I would have gone it with more speed than he's coming now. But it's sleeping, but yeah, maybe we got enough traction. Enough traction to come up the hill. We'll put them start from here maybe. När man tar nästa paus, sätter palm på slungan så behöver man inga bär. Sätt palm på slungan så behöver man inga bär. good. Säcken är lite sådär, ja. Nu är den mitt på. Sådär, ja. Nu blir den rakt, ja. Det nästa ska vi provsätta palen här bak så behöver man inga bära den. Eller om man får den där så behöver man inga bära pal. Ska jag ta det? Jag får sätta den på slungan så behöver man inga. Eller sen här fram där skulle den hålla sig. Slippery slipper. There's a little bit of water on the bag. See if I can put the pallet somewhere. Vänt lite. Månne den inte hålls där. Sådär. Pallet up there also. Internet seems to be lagging a bit today, at least for me. Hopefully it's okay for you guys. Seems like there's a little bit of a internet issue, but there's nothing I can do from here, so seems like it's missing some frames maybe. Maybe it's just my app here. It's kind of icy there, but there's a little bit of gravel visible on the uphill, so he can get up the hill. Thank God. Otherwise could be a big struggle. Pallet is on the rider's position. Then we get the third bag, and then we can take the tarp from here and probably put it on the bags up there. And there's a bag of gravel. But yeah, Yarasuna Bio Plus 1031 organic fertilizer. Got a few bags of that. Not that much this year, but we're gonna put a little bit on. Should boost the growth a little bit. As long as we get rain. I think these were from inside there, but how the hell do I put them there without slipping? Very slippery. Där hålls nu. Så jag hämtade pressen uppe nu dit. And then the tarp goes on the same. I think this should fit up there. Same tarp. Oh, this is kind of bad shape, but maybe it's good enough for this. See if I have enough traction to go up the hill here. Now he's spinning heavily. Det här pressen är inte bra, det ska vara dåligt skick. Kanske är just att det är bra för det här. Ja. Put the last bag there. I'm gonna put the tarp on. Ska vi ta säcklyftaren bort först eller ska det pressnopa först? Men ska jag göra det där? Ja, så säcklyftaren ska bort. Och det här håller jag väl i. Ja. Det bör vara lite entinen det här kanske.
Hur mycket är det?
Hur mycket yvi att det är ungefär lika mycket porsin? Det räcks nog, det är nästan sådär ungefär, så nu är det lika mycket.
Mitt på det, och så här. Det här är mitt.
Mitt uppe ungefär, ja. Sen bara några stenar eller något i knutarna så det hålls. Some weights. Ja. Ja, vi kan ta loss det där med samma. Det ska samast. Men inte så att det far mot dörren, man tar skopan så att man inte stuvar mot dörren.
Nej, inte mot dörren.
Det är nu just det. Det är nu just det.
Eller man kallar det dra bakom.
Det är lite sådär. This snow is not really in the way here for the track. You can get with the tractor drive over this. But I'm gonna shovel a little bit so you can move the actual doors. That we have to do. But så det här gör inte, det blir mukaan med skyffen bara en rand, det är det viktigaste. Det här gör inte något det här.
Nej.
För traktorn så det är inte väg.
Det kommer bara lite.
Det smälter. Nej.
Ja.
Bäst att inte stå under där det kommer ner dit.
Det drar ut det här.
Ja.
Nu stoppar det. Det lägger i det.
Då är det på det bort.
Ta det där. Det blir så mycket.
Ja, nu kommer det snö i nacken. Akta det. Ta det lugnt.
Gärna först.
Det kommer alltid just när man är under, för man måste stå hi eller hi. Man vill inte stå där halvvägs. Ja, det var till bra det där. Låser bort så kommer det bort.
Och så bara så här.
Nej, just bara. Den här så här mot väggen. Slipper du in det där. Sådär. Sådär. Det är bra där. Det var inte mot plåten så det är bra. Den är det med det. Någon skillnad vid att holma sig. Kan ta skopan, det kan nästan skopan vara fast. Och så kör du in den bara dit. För det är inte någon där att prova det är nog mycket inte.
Och det mokar det här ju.
Ja,
Det är därför att man hittar nog i det.
ja.
Och det kommer bara lite till.
Det smälter nog mer än det kommer till. Ja. I put the bucket away, tractor away, then I can, that's good, that door, you can see it can move, but those doors, I'll have to like shovel like a little bit so the doors can actually move. And then like this is fine, there's no, you can get in and out with the tractors, no problem. And then of course there is a tiny sliver of snow there, and you can guess if that's gonna fall down when we're underneath there. This other door, it's almost all down. Tiny annoyance sliver left, which is for sure gonna fall on our heads when we go underneath. Just waiting for snow to fall down. Maybe that's so little it's gonna fall like in the gutter. It's probably not gonna, but there's a little bit more. That would be annoying to get on the streaming gear at least. Vad gör du nu? Va? Ja, ja det var liten klimp så. Now it's snowfall. Lite framåt så att det inte flyger dit på huset. Eller buildingen. Now, start it now. Not now. It's gonna come here if it starts now. Oh boy. Don't wanna stand right there. Might fly out something. Yeah, clean out. There's a little snow stuck in the blower. If you leave it like that, then it's gonna freeze, and then when you're gonna go plow next time, it's gonna be not nice. Nu är det bra, nu är det. Then it's gonna melt there. Det resten smälter. Nu är det nog rent. Resten, det blir +3 idag, resten smälter själv. Ja. Det är ju där det sådär vitt och det är liksom på. Ja, alltså nu det går nog bara om man står här så går det. Va? Nå, det inte det är någon skillnad för det nu. Om man muckar här så stuvar det mot dörren och så blir dörren flat. Det blir inte just bättre inte. Nej, men det blir inte just bättre. Det är bara jag tar sådär bara så är det bra. Så att dörren rörs. Just need to shovel a little bit here so the door closes. Like this snow is kind of fine here. Doesn't really matter. Nu kan du dra en gång där om du vill, men... Nå ja, men... Här är lite större kassan vid andra dörren. Därifrån, nu drar framåt. Dra bara i lite kassa. Det här är högre kassa än det andra dörren. Inte det annars något. En gång bara du drar så är det bra. That's good, now it took like the most. The rest is fine, then we just shovel so the doors close and open. Can't really take this with the bucket, otherwise you end up smashing the door. Ja, kör över och så stuver skopan. Så får du så att det inte blir så stor kassa där. Annars kanske det där kanske inte hinner smält. Det kanske nog smälter och det är svårt att säga, men det går ju att pöka därifrån vidare. Push it with the bucket the rest of the way. Then the tractor inside. Nej, nu är det lite snö åter in i slungan. Måste blå, det är snö in i slungan. Du kör ut och blåser åt där. Det är snö i nu. You don't want to leave it like that. Otherwise, if it freezes, then you might have a trouble next time. But du blåser lite där så far det nog. Clean out the blower. Sådär! Now there's not too much snow in the blower, so it works next time also. Now it's good, finally. Bunch of small things that can make a big difference if you forget to do them. Sätt ner slungorna nu. Put the blower down. Now we're good. Good with the tractor. Then we just have to clear this so the doors actually move. Otherwise we can't close the doors. Och det. Det, men det ska bli +4 idag, det smälter nog så mycket idag ännu. Ja. Mm. Ja, inte det något. Bara få dörren att ta, men så är det bra. Ja, inte, där är bara, där är 5 cent kvar hela vägen. Det är så där mycket kvar. Ja. Nu toimii det. Det börjar stå in. Nej, inte något i princip inte något. Enda taket som är kvar är de. Enda kvar som är de. Men det idag det blir +3-4 idag så kommer det nog. +3-4 idag så är det allt ner. Men det kommer idag när det är +3 så kommer det. No, så kan det gå, men det skulle idag skulle vara +3-4 ännu. Ja.
hack die underifrån det där taxton så brukar det komma.
Eller är det själva snökassan på utsidan? Nej, snön på utsidan, inte händer det något ifrån.
Det är så segt den ju.
Vad du töckar där på utsidan så.
Att det brister av ju.
Det där, här Hans gjorde, men det gick med det där kvistsåg gick det bra. När det hängde så, jag drog med kvistsågen här så föll det ner.
Där, nu får inte den.
Stuprännan är alldeles krokaren.
Så väntar man till om det kommer lika som hon tajtar till där stubbrännan och bång.
Den är alldeles krokaren, ja.
Det är lite, det borde ha lite lägre ner. Jag samlar det.
Last roof, there's a little snow on that, should come down today and tomorrow maybe it's plus degrees. Otherwise roof's mostly clear. Joo, det skulle lite kolahtaa, joo. Joo. Måste shavla här dörren nu. Get the doors in working order. Nej, det här är nu fråga om, ja. Det är ganska, det är inte allt för sådär hårt där snön, men det inte tror jag det riktigt, jag tror att det skulle bli lite. Så här så toimir det i alla fall. I do it like this, it's gonna work for sure. Det sista där, det var så lite att de behöver man inte ens mugga. Det är bara här nu. Diska, sista dientes. Almost done. Just clear this so the door closes. Okay, now I think doors. All doors should work. without a hitch. This shovel, I don't know if this was up here or if it was down there. Siis mä just tuon pöydämässä tengää, se on kauhea moskamöskä. And here it's kind of overhanging, so it's gonna fall right here. So try to close the door very gently here, not banging too much. It's good. Alright, the stairs there I'm gonna clean. Hopefully the big stuff doesn't fall down from there when it cleans. Ja, så där kommer vi på trappan. Så började komma på en gång när man lagar trappan så blir det kiva.
Kanske bäst att lätt bara.
Nej, nu brukar jag putsa trappan med vitsen och det där kommer saker i krimfritt. Det är en del av det där du kan komma i natt för det brakar ner det där då. Och det var ovanför det esten. Det är som det klämmer för in de där metallpekorna. Det är ett monster det där, ja. De är lite kunnon monster. Se och hur får laga det latun. Jag kan nog packa här eller dra latun där, men kanske det just går och sen på något sätt förbi här. Väldigt skräpa upp, man ska bara börja skräpa här och inte röra det alls. Men nu går det där mukaan till snö igen. Annars skidar jag bara i baken. Ja, det smälter där sista ner. Det drippar ner förrän det faller ner. Jag har inte fallit ännu kull idag, men det är nog sånt. Vissa ställen så är det tosi halt, ja.
Ja. Tässä on just en sån här iskant. Eller is, det blir is, ja. Det får nog uppför backen där och teknik sandkram.
Just det,
Man
ja.
ser att det lite bäst ut, men så
Ja.
är det. Ja, det är iskant.
Ser du där trappan, de bara shavlar den. Ifrån det andra har det inte kommit. Det kommer från stället det kastar liksom. De var mycket mindre. Som man ser, de var inte så något där du kan driva just där. There's like a big lump of snow there. There's this snow holder that holds on the roof. At this point I kind of almost wish I wouldn't have it up on the roof there. Because now when you go underneath there, if it lets go just then it's like worse. Va? Får med skyffeln? Får med skyffeln? Måste se om jag hittar den. Hur lång ska den vara? Hur lång ska den vara? Hur lång?
20-30 cent.
We need a hook. Get the thing tied up there so it doesn't flap around in the wind. Here, little hooky hook. Not that. So I take maybe this guy. There's like a hook on the end. Some sort of special tool for something. Vaikka sitten palli muutama. Romero. En tiedä, onko mä teen alldeles. Hier kropa ända. Let's see if we can get the stairs now. Without falling down too many times. Oop. Icy, icy. Lördag. So yeah, here, as you can see, there's some snow behind the snow holders. And I gotta say, it looks sketchy from here. Some of it came down and during the night. Holy moly. In situations like this, I think it would be better to not have the thing there. Then when it gets +1, everything comes down. Now it's like, it's gonna push it through and over the metal bars at some point, but you don't know when. And then I wanna clear this, but how the hell? Yeah, that's gonna let go anytime soon here on the right side at least. I'm gonna try to go bang the door, see if that would set off anything. It's already pushed this out of place. Here you're kinda safe, but maybe it doesn't come down now. It's gonna come when you're underneath, not anytime else. Pushed this one even out of place. Now it's fine until the rest lets go, which might happen at any point, or might not happen at all. Might melt down all. It kind of looks like the left side and right side are collapsing now, so. But yeah, now the other tractor has been heating up so much, now we can think about going and doing the ski track here soon, I think. Ski track, man.
Vähän ne kaksi varmaan itse asiassa skogsstilen som bara där på.
Joo, så länge som det inte är blank is så är det bra pita. Men så om det är blank is så är det inte något pita.
Nej, men det har inte något.
Nej.
Nej, astakänget faktiskt ska
Det här blir just is nu för det kommer att smälta och sen blir det lite kallare så blir det is. Lite kanske sand bör komma fram.
Det är nog det är bra lite anfallsfarligt om det börjar bli farligt.
Ja. Ja, nu är det, om det är +4 nu så är det ytan sådär slaskofta, då är det nog en liten bit.
Saven har så den liksom sand framåt.
Ja, eller så är det så här is här alls.
Men det ska vara en stund plus ju. Så
Ja.
det kommer att snart framåt mycket.
Det är sen när det här fryser så kan det bli, om det är sånt som rits så kan det bli tosi halva. De kan man sit bort jo. Buckets of sand. Once it stops melting, then you can spray a little on the slippery spots. But for now, I think it's best to just save the sand. Maybe this shovel wasn't from here. There's no place to put it really. I can put it here. Here's still minus degrees.
Ja, vattnet. Men det är lite kyla här på sommaren.
Yeah. Let's see first how the track looks, then we're gonna go flatten the track. First we're gonna check how it looks here. It's gonna be a lot less snow than yesterday, I think. I still want to flatten it now and then hopefully it would freeze. Yeah, now I can see where the old track is also. So we don't. And now there's just a little bit of. This should flatten down pretty good now. And then we can make a track here. Might be spinning the tires a little bit when we go here, but we got the chains, so. Flatten it down, make a track. Nu är det bara jo 10 cent sån här nysnö, så nu ser man vart det latuu for förra gången. Man ser just vart det är förra gången nu, när det är smält. Man ser vart det är kört förra gången. Så får jag dra i samma ställe.
Ja.
Sen är man kan få se om man ser att det är bron, det är att man kör diket där.
Ja, det var lite fuska.
Där skulle jag kunna sätta i ett par såna här röda käppar där. Det syns inte alls sen. Now there's not much snow up here. Rabbits have been sinking through this snow too. You know it's wet snow when rabbits sink through. Yeah, here's the track. Here's not even much snow here. It's already down to ice. Yeah, the ditch edge. One edge is here, and then the other edge is somewhere here. Here maybe. There I can drive. Here it's already not enough snow almost in some places. Melting through. Not much snow up on that roof anymore.
No.
It's all melting away. Melting. Here's a big drift. There's like not much snow. There's a big drift right there. Not much snow here. Goes right here or right there. Here we plowed a little bit snow, so we're gonna have to make the track maybe go on that side and just turn around there, be like only uphill version this way, because I can't go there anymore, there's no snow. Have to adjust this here a little bit. Maybe go here and then go like there, turn around. Okay, I think it's been 1 hour. I'm gonna hook up the roller first. Roller time. Now the mud is starting to fall off the tires.
Joo.
So it's the first time plus degrees after like December when I made the track in the forest.
Joo.
That's why why is there so much mud
Joo,
here?
depä joo. Vuosikäinen kallis kakkaan pe idää.
Oops. What the hell?
Siinä taas. Nää tanholla. Sitä.
It matters.
Joo, se far in.
Now I guess. Now it's in.
Man har den där växeln just på den här låga ner.
I såg dem inte i vägen så mycket.
Joo. Men sen måste man ha noll och starta.
Ja. Glow a little bit. If you can hear anything. Now it's burning. A few more seconds. See, it's not that curled now, so it should be fine. Should be fine to start now. Med banden. That should be close enough. Tää ei ole se vaan mykyn monkpallari, muut kyllä lettävästä.
Ei niin. Aika vaan.
See if we can wrestle this into place. Okay, ready to roll.
Joo, ready to go.
Roller guy. Turn, baby, turn. Steering brake usage time again. There's some dirt falling off the tires even now. Not the best, but this is what it is. See where the old truck went, kinda at least. Once around today will be good, then we can pull the track. Right here there's not much new snow at all. That's a lot. We got maybe 20 centimeters, but it's melting a lot already now, so some drifts like right here, but in some places more, some places less. Kind of a big drift right here. We'll see if we do another lap just to make it more flat where there's like a lot of snow. needed. It's just some small places where it's like roller goes a little bit sideways. Underneath here. I think one lap will be enough with flattening today, then we can pull the track. Pull the track with the second lap already. I don't think it's gonna get better with rolling twice today. we'll have a little problem now when it plowed. We'll see if we can even ski here. There's almost no snow left here when we plowed now, so we will see if we can even ski here or if we just have to ski on the field. Might have to just go on the field. Yeah, we can try to pull the track here, but there's like ground visible, so it's gonna be maybe only skiable like that place. You can ski like here and turn around and go back, I guess. Because yeah, this might be unskiable here already. Hook it back up to the other thing. Possible hook up right there. Pull this a little bit forward if we can. Enough to get it on the hook there. This might be a problem. I guess I could try to reverse a little bit now. Then it would hook on. Tiny reverse. Oh, it fell down. God dang it. Try to reverse, maybe leave it there. I could have like a piece of wood underneath this, then I could reverse the hook underneath, but I don't really have anything to put underneath here, so. Well, now if we reverse or pull this 1 centimeter forward, which isn't really possible with this snow now. I have to try to reverse now without not going forward at all. Put the reverse in first, then almost start to go backwards, and then take the brake off. There we go. we should be able to lift it. Lift it up, see if there's snow stuck underneath. Not too badly. Should be ready to row. It seems like internet is having a bad day, or is it missing like frames for you guys? Just let me know. I think sound is probably still good, but internet is having a little bit of a struggle today. At least sometimes on my end here it seems like it's skipping some frames. But yeah, we'll pull the track now and then. I'm not gonna ski today, I'm gonna let the snow just dry. Maybe it freezes overnight and then tomorrow we can maybe ski. We'll see. But yeah, let's go pull a track. In the beginning here, I don't think there's any point really. Because it's gonna be, it's so curvy when you come up here that it's like really no point in pulling a track there. It's too curvy for going uphill here. We're just gonna leave it like this here, I think. Then somewhere down here we can try to start pulling a track. Kind of rough here. Bunch of dirty snow here also. Dirt falling off the tires. Like it's also going to pull maybe sideways a little bit today. It's a little bit hard sometimes when it's wet snow. Doesn't do as good as a job when it's like not so wet snow, but we'll try to pull some sort of a track here. Speed it up a little bit. wants to pull sideways. I don't want to get back to the same track there. This is what's not good when there's some old tracks in some places and they're kind of sliding sideways all over the place. That's gonna be the best track. Turn. Bit. I'll probably lift it up. It always wants to start pushing sideways. Probably better to go with the slower here so we have time to react. Like there it kind of went good and then it started going sideways. And then when it goes off the old track, then you can't really get it back without steering brake. It's not gonna be the best track today because it's surprisingly soft underneath already. I did need to come with the shovel here and fix a little bit. It's gonna be a little rough there. Here it's like the snow is so soft that even if it's a little bit sideways and the track maker wants to slide off to the side too. It's always tough when the snow is like you get a lot of wet snow and it's so easy to start sliding off, both for the tractor and the track maker also. try to make it as good as we can, and then yeah, as you see there, it just slides sideways so easy, which is not the best. Should have some sort of like something that goes maybe deeper so it doesn't slide sideways so easy. It almost works better when there's like drier snow, then it doesn't. Turn, baby, turn. Then it can't be too much attached right there, because then when you turn, then it's gonna push the thing sideways, which is also not good. So I don't know what would be a good solution there. Some sort of spring maybe. But then again, if it's too stiff, then it's not gonna work, and if it's too loose, then it's not gonna work. Don't know what would be the best solution there. Even here it wants to go sideways. Even a slide sideways field, and it wants to goof around on all sides. Here it's quite often where it wants to go sideways sliding. There it goes. Sideways sliding. And pull the track here, but it's gonna be probably unskiable right here. Not enough snow. Yeah, don't want to ski here, I think. Too much dirt, too much crap visible probably. And then this is gonna be, you can maybe walk up this place, but it's really rough there also. Not the super good track, but it's always tough when the snow is like wet. In some parts it should be pretty good, but pretty much as good as we can get it now. Now we didn't fling it sideways that bad. And clean the underside again. be good. Let it down. Back in the shed. Then we can look at the track. What kind of track we made. That section is going to be a little rough, but it might snow a little bit like tomorrow, like 1 or 2 centimeters. That would kind of make it skiable here again. Otherwise we're just gonna ski on the field there. Should be possible there at least. At least the snow is kind of flattened, so when it eventually goes back to minus degrees, it should be at least be hard snow. Don't know if it's super good snow yet or super good track, but yeah, is it lagging for you guys or is it just me here? Would like to know that. For me, it's like skipping frames a lot. Is it doing it for you or is it just on, hopefully just on my end? I mean, if it's doing for you guys, it's the internet is having a bad day. But yeah, we're just gonna check the track now. Then we're good for today, I think. Then we will maybe tomorrow ski. If it freezes overnight, we'll ski tomorrow. Yeah, so here I can probably walk up this with the skis, but it's a little rough here when it's, yeah. Some dirt came off the wheels also, which is not the best. Because it's the first time the tires have now melted in like 2 months. It has been just minus degrees all the time. We'll see if we use this part at all. But yeah, amazingly it's already underneath the snow. It's already like slushy like this. And it's been like 1 warm day or 1+3 day. But yeah, this part here, this should be good. Once this freezes, this should be really good. There's a little rough section there when I had some sideways issues. But if I could get everything like this and then this freezes, then it's like perfect conditions. There's a dog somewhere. Squealing dog. Yeah, here's a little rough section when I drove over the track. We'll see if we fill this in. I'll probably just ski here and then come back here because that's too rough. Can't ski there. Might just use this part here. Here it's kind of meh track. Okay-ish track. Here it's good. Good stuff. Pretty good. Here it's really good. This all the way up there. That's good right there. There wasn't that much new snow, so that's why it's better. Here we can see it's actually pretty good here. The field part should be pretty good. It's straighter than last time. Last time we had all kinds of zigzagging here. Some frame skipping. Yeah, it's the internet is having a bad day. Might need to restart the modem. But this part we can ski at least. This should be really good. Tomorrow this field and possibly that part. Yeah, once this freezes, I don't want to ski today because it's soft. But either tomorrow or on a Monday, when this freezes, then this should be perfect. double poling skiing. I wonder what they're hunting now. Maybe it's wild boars or something. Don't really know what you're allowed to hunt at this point in time. Definitely not moose, that's for sure. But yeah, track should be pretty good now. It's as good as we can get it now. So yeah, that's probably gonna be it for today. We've got a bunch of small things done. Internet was a little bit bad today. Might need to restart some things, but yeah, thanks for watching. And I will see you guys next time. Peace out. Have a good weekend.
Great dawn bread, coffee in a jar, frost on the shed roof, keys in my hand. Massive 35, waiting by the birch line. Old paint fading, still stops on command. Oh yeah, red tractors in the pines, working through the finished sky. From the barley to the rye, and the spruce that scrapes so high. 35, 165, 399, still pulling fire. 645 by the front of the line. Red tractors in the pine. Rain dust dancing, sun breaks the fall. Black soil turning under steel and slaw. 165 holes through the low wet ground. 399 holes as the swans swing around. Red tractors in the pine, working through the finished sky. From the barley to the rye, and the spruce that scrapes so high. 35, 165, 399, still pulling fire. 645 by the front of the line. Red tractors in the pines. Oh yeah. Forest at our shoulders, fields at our feet. 4 old friends and a lifetime of weed. Red tractors in the pine, working through the finished sky. From the valley to the rye, and the spruce that scrapes so high. 35, 165, 399, still pulling fire. 645 by the front of the line. Red tractors in the pine. Red tractors in the pine. Chat keeps yapping about my life like it knows my every move, but it never stacked up birch pile high or pulled a stuck rig loose. Long field flat and frozen, breath screen, now some talk in my ear. From the grain